What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good. So in today's video I have a new transfer foil kit from ToBeGlam. This is their Butterfly transfer foil kit, which is perfect for spring, and I love the packaging. They always make really cute packaging. That's what gets me like every time. I really love this brand. They make great products and everything. They're like a newer brand. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the unboxing. The first thing you get is 2 full-size bottles of transfer gel. They're 15 milliliter. These will literally last you like a lifetime. It's basically like the glue for the foil to stick to. You apply it to your nail, cure for 60 seconds in the lamp, apply the foils, and they stick onto the nail because of the tackiness from the foil gel, which we'll get into like application and everything later on in the video. But yeah, you get 2 cases. Each case comes with 10 different slots of foils, and there's all different kind of like butterfly foils in each one. I had a hard time deciding which one I wanted to use, but I picked the most colorful one since we're like in spring now pretty much, and I really wanted to do a colorful set. And this is how much foil is in each slot, so you definitely get a lot of foil. Like, I don't think you'll run out, like especially because nails are so small and everything like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and swatch some of the foils. The first thing you're going to want to do is apply the transfer foil gel onto the nail, and you can apply this like on any base. You can do a colored base, whatever you want to do. I'm just doing it on this little nail art wheel, which is like white. So yeah, you want to apply the gel, cure for 60 seconds, and then when you take it out of the lamp, wait 30 seconds before you go in with the foil gel. This will allow it to get tacky, so when you place the foil on the nail, it will transfer properly. I made the mistake a long time ago when I first started doing foils of immediately putting it on, and that's why it doesn't really transfer that great. You gotta wait for it to get tacky. That's what makes it stick. And another little tip that I wanted to share with you guys is when you initially place the foil on the nail, you're going to want to lay it as flat as possible. This way everything will transfer properly. If it's like all bunched up and stuff, it makes it harder. I also use like a silicone tool to like rub the foil onto the nail. I have these linked in my Amazon store under the category nail prep and tools. They're really good for like applying the foils and rubbing them on. It like makes them transfer a lot more evenly. I'm also top coating these as I'm applying the transfer gel on the nail art wheel, but I'm cutting out the parts like where I cure just to speed up the video. And here's what they all look like after top coating. If you guys are interested in this kit, you can use my Amazon link if you like, or I will link my discount code where you can actually purchase them on the website with my discount code. So yeah, definitely check the description box if you're interested. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial. Right now I'm applying the transfer gel onto the tips of these 2 nails. And then I'm going to cure for 60 seconds, but wait 30 seconds before I apply the foils. I did prep my nails off camera. I'm using McCart stiletto tips and have a little bit of Madam Glam rubber base on my nails in the shade India. But yeah, I really like incorporating transfer foils into my encapsulated designs. I feel like they come out more unique that way, and it's just really fun to do like different sets. Like I said, you could do a bunch of different designs with these, like apply them over different colors and get like a whole different look, or do like a glassy set like I'm doing. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing. So like I said, I waited 30 seconds after I cured the gel, and then I placed the foil on the nail. But as you can see, I place it as straight and flat on the nail as possible, and then I use my silicone tool to like rub in the foils so that it will transfer onto the nail. And after like I've rubbed it enough, I just pull the backing off. Usually you know when you're ready to pull it off when it starts lifting on the sides. I'm also using this glitter mix that I made way back before I even started my YouTube channel, when I used to just like practice nails and like it was a thought in my mind. I know, really old, right? But it's a really cute glitter mix that I made. I can't really remember exactly how I made it, but I kind of think I do. So I used some neon yellow glitter, like fine glitter. It's like a holographic glitter. And I also used these little iridescent like yellow flowers, and then like some chunkier like a medium like clear glitter. I think that's what I did, and like mix it all together. Like I said, this is really old, so I'm just like thinking back to what I used, but yeah, I think that's what I used. Anyways, so I'm applying a base gel onto my nails, and I'm applying the glitter into the gel like in between the butterflies on these two, not trying to like cover them up or anything, just add a little extra pop to the nails because I don't know, I felt like it looked too plain, and I just wanted like hints of like really fine glitter in the background, and I think it made it like really pretty because the flowers are kind of like little ghost glitters, so depending on which way you turn your nail, you could see the flowers. So yeah, I'm just kind of doing that, and you might have to reapply the gel to apply some of the flowers because sometimes with the other like fine glitter it makes the nails a little bit gritty. And I'm also using a color from the ToBeGlam All Glitters Polygel Kit. This is a really pretty yellow glitter polygel. I love this color from that kit. Matter of fact, I love all the colors from that kit. I'll link that down below as well. But yeah, it's one of my favorite kits from them. The colors in there are so pretty, and there's like endless designs you could do with them. I've been using this kit a lot lately. But yeah, this one is called Big Smile, and I'm placing a small bead of that up by the nail bed area on these two nails, and I'm kind of like fading it down into the tip to kind of like do an ombre. I did apply a little too much, so you're gonna see me removing some of it so that you can see the butterfly at the top a little more. So I did go ahead and apply more transfer gel to the other two nails. I decided I wanted to do butterflies on all of them. I really didn't know what I wanted to do at first, so I was kind of just thinking of things as I go along. Sometimes I usually have an idea of what I want to do, but then like I kind of just like do it as I go, basically. So yeah, I applied it to the tip of these two nails and waited 30 seconds. And I'm just like applying them like I did the other ones, placing them flat on the nail and then rubbing them in with the silicone tool. To cut the little pieces, I just used some scissors and just like cut them into little squares like the length of my nail. Nothing crazy. It's really easy to cut them. They cut really easily. But on these two nails, I'm not going to be applying the glitter like in between the butterflies. I'm actually going to be applying the glitter mix up by the nail bed area and kind of just like fading it into the tip so that you could see the butterflies more on these two nails and make it look like really glassy and pretty. And I don't know, I just love the whole vibe, like the yellow and the butterflies. It really gives that spring vibe. Now I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate the nails. I'm using McCart Clear Polygel to do this, and I'm also using base gel as a slip solution. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I like to use a little bit of base gel. I kind of just brush it on the polygel and it makes it easier to apply. And when my brush gets sticky, I just dip it in a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. But yeah, when I squeeze the polygel out onto the nail, I always leave that rounded end by the cuticle area, and I use that to start building my apex. So I don't really brush it down much. I focus it in that area to build my apex, and then the rest of the polygel I pat side to side down the nail, and I remove any excess like when I get to the end of the nail. I also make sure to smooth the nails out as much as possible before I cure. Sometimes with stilettos, since they're so narrow, you get like product at the end that you have to remove. But yeah, I'll be like flash curing as I go, so that I don't mess up the nails. I have a tendency to like mess up my nails. So yeah, I'm going to flash cure to be on the safe side. But yeah, it's always good to smooth your nails out as much as you can with polygel, so that they're like as smooth as possible. Alright, so let's move on to the filing. I'm going to be using my teddy bear nail drill that I reviewed in my last video. I've been obsessed with this drill ever since I received it. It works so good and it's just so freaking cute to me, like the whole little teddy bear holder for your drill and everything like that. I'll link the video in the cards if you want to see like the review on it. I also have this linked in my Amazon store under nail drills, but yeah, it's the cutest thing, and I love like the little ombre design and the little like retro vibe of the drill. So yeah, anyways, I'm using my fine grit safety bit with it, and I'm using it on like 15,000 RPMs to debulk my nails. So I'm basically just going around the cuticle and then smoothing side to side over the nail. I'm making sure to file underneath the nails and along the sides. You always want that little hill that's your apex, and then your nail should get gradually thinner towards the free edge, and the sidewall should be the thinnest part of your nail. And you always want to like file underneath the nail, especially with glassy sets and stuff, because you don't want any product under there when you go to top coat, because then you'll see like the little clumps of product under there and it looks really bad. So you definitely want to make sure you look at all angles of your nail before you're done filing. I always debulk first and then go in with my hand file. I just find it like better because my shape comes out better. I feel like if I do that last, it comes out more sharp and lasts longer. I feel like if you do it the other way around, like the shape is more dull, if you know what I mean. So I'm trying to get the cuticle area down as much as I can with this safety bit, and I'll be going in to seal with my cuticle bit. To use my cuticle bit, I'm going to be putting the RPMs down to 12,000. With cuticle bits, you want to use them on a lower speed because you're in such a small area. You don't need to go like on that high of a speed. So I'm using this cuticle bit from Pana. I have all my drill bits that I like to use linked in my Amazon store under nail prep and tools, by the way. But yeah, I'm using this cuticle bit to go around the cuticle and just clean around the cuticle and seal. I like these because they're small and they fit in that area. You want to use it on a low speed so you avoid damaging your natural nails. Then always keep the drill moving. You never want to stay like in one spot for too long and keep filing over and over again, because the drill bit will heat up and it will heat up against your nail and you'll cause like friction and you get like rings of fire and stuff like that and cause a lot of damage to your nail beds. And now I'm just going to go ahead and shape up the nails. I'm using a 100-180 grit nail file to go in and shape them up. For stilettos, you want to hold your file at an angle and file in towards the tip. That's what gives you that stiletto shape. You do want to keep your file straight while you're holding it at an angle, and never file on one side for too long, because your shape will come out really wonky looking, especially with stilettos. If you do it for too long on one side, you're definitely going to notice. So definitely alternate sides and keep doing that. And you just keep filing in towards the tip until you're like satisfied with like the sharpness of the point at the tip. I always round off my tips at the bottom just so they're not like so sharp. I find when they're like really super sharp, the tips will like break off, you know, really sharp, and it will like scratch you or poke holes through your clothes. So I just round mine off a little bit, and I also do buff the scratches out of the nails after I file. To finish up this set, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some bling to the nails. I feel like after doing this, like it really brought everything out on the nails, and it was like a whole spring glam type of vibe. I really love the way they turned out. The bling was definitely a good choice, and I really like the nail that I did where I put the bling like all around the edges. That was like my favorite. I feel like that just made everything pop more and made like this set look more unique. Sometimes that's all you need to do is add a little bit of bling, nothing too crazy. You know, I love my kawaii sets and stuff, but I do like a nice classy everyday set. I know some people on here, they can't wear kawaii nails, and you know, I get it, like you have work and stuff like that. So I try to do like a little bit of everything. I don't just like do one thing. I have like, you know, a little something for everybody on here. So yeah, I hope you guys like this set. To apply the bling, I'm using some McCart rhinestone glue, and I'm just brushing it like over the entire nail on the nails, and I'm going over that with top coat. So after I apply the bling, I just like cure it, and then we're done. You don't have to top coat anymore. I am top coating underneath the nails because these are glassy, so you want to top coat underneath them so they look nice and clear. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I really love the way they turned out. Let me know what you think of this set in the comments. If you're new to the channel, I would love it if you subscribe, because I post nail tutorials and reviews every week, so you don't want to miss out. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so you do get notified when I post a video. And if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you do that too, because I usually post about my upcoming videos on there. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Love you guys.